Imagine waking up one morning and looking out your window. Everything seems normal at first, but something feels off. You turn on the news, and your jaw drops. Scientists are baffled. It appears that sometime during the night, all the water on Earth and all the land have switched places. What was once the Atlantic Ocean is now a vast dry plain. Mount Everest, now at the bottom of a very deep sea. Your house might be okay, or it might be 10,000 feet underwater. It's a mind-boggling scenario, isn't it? Let's dive in and explore what this topsy-turvy world might look like. The most immediate change would be the sheer geography of our planet. The familiar continents we know, North America, Africa, Asia, would be gone. Submerged. In their place, gigantic basins, once the ocean floor, now exposed to the sun. It's hard to even imagine what these new land masses would look like. The Mid-Atlantic Ridge, a chain of underwater mountains, could be the new Himalayas. The Mariana Trench, the deepest point on Earth, might be a terrifying bone-dry abyss. Let's say you were lucky. You wake up, your house is still dry. You step outside and the air feels different. Hotter, maybe. Drier, definitely. That's because the climate has been thrown into absolute chaos. Oceans play a huge role in regulating Earth's temperature. They absorb heat, distribute it around the globe, and influence rainfall patterns. With the land and water reversed, everything's out of whack. Coastal regions, used to mild climates, might turn into scorching deserts. The interior of continents, often colder, might become more temperate. But overall, expect things to get a lot more extreme. Think about it. Massive land masses heat up and cool down much faster than water. This means scorching hot days and freezing cold nights. The weather would be wildly unpredictable, with sudden storms and drastic temperature swings. What about the plants and animals? Well, they're in for a rough ride. Marine life, suddenly without water, wouldn't last long. Imagine fish flopping on parched land, coral reefs baking in the sun. It's a recipe for the largest extinction event in Earth's history. And it's not just ocean life. Land animals would find their habitats radically altered. Forests might become deserts, grasslands might flood. Animals that couldn't adapt would perish. The delicate balance of ecosystems would be shattered. But life is resilient. Some species might find a way to survive. Perhaps creatures that live in extreme environments, desert foxes, deep-sea fish, would have an advantage. Over thousands, even millions of years, new ecosystems might emerge. But it would be a world vastly different from the one we know. And what about us humans? Could we survive in this flipped world? It wouldn't be easy. Our cities, built mostly on coastlines, would be submerged. Our infrastructure, designed around existing waterways and land routes, would be useless. Food would be scarce, resources limited. We are an adaptable species, though. We've built cities in deserts, lived on remote islands, even ventured into space. Perhaps we'd find a way to eke out an existence in this strange new world. We might build floating cities, learn to farm the ocean floor, or even find a way to reverse the switch. The land and water switch is a thought experiment, a reminder of how interconnected our planet is, and how much we rely on its delicate balance. It's a world we'd never want to live in, but imagining it helps us appreciate the one we have.